Welcome back, peeps. This is Fallout 76. This is the new Skyline expansion that I was talking to you guys about. Doing something a little different. It's a longer video than what I'm used to doing, but I hope you and I can enjoy this adventure together. There is going to be spoilers. Just giving you a fair warning. This is the main story. So it starts out with the Vault-Tec broadcast. I did not realize how close to my house it actually was. So we traveled over there. How? Just how?
Man, this day is full of surprises. First this darn vault door lands here, now you've come to collect it. Well, going by the number, I'd say this is from Vault 63. My buddy told me that it's located in the ash heap. I can mark it on your map. If you do make your way down there, stay safe. I heard it's overrun with mole miners. And the ash heap itself is barely breathable without a mask. And one wrong step might charcoal roast your foot. That aside, there's been a crazy storm brewing down that way. Doubt it's related, but I think I'll steer clear myself all the same. You bet. Safe travel, stranger.
I wanted to show you the magnitude of this. I don't even know what to call it. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Oh, and here's the expansion. I wanted to touch bases a little bit on this. Didn't realize till almost halfway through last season that the Union power armor was bugged and Bethesda actually took it out for those reasons. I had a jetpack on there and I decided to try changing the way it looks, and I installed a mod instead of changing the way it looks because I was like, okay, what's going on? Apparently you couldn't craft Union parts, but you can mod Union parts. I overheard with this new season that they actually were bringing the Union power armor back. First thing I did before I actually went to Vault 63 was to go check it out, and sure enough, it was available. Yeah, when I first saw these guys, they scared the frig out of me. Or more specifically, gave me more creeps.
Someone there? I picked up a pretty good
I'm
surge
here.
of activity on
I'm
our
here.
sensors, but it went quiet all of a sudden. Well, obviously, that whole tunnel is infested with the Lost. The question is, what are you doing in there with them? Wait, are you telling me that you managed to wipe out all of the Lost yourself? I have so many questions. How? With what? And actually... No, focus, Hilda. I could use someone with a lethal skill set. Hey, would you be up for a little hike? Perfect. The entrance area you're in now was once a high-speed rail system for transporting supplies to the rest of the vault. But as you can see, it's completely caved in. You'll have to walk to another entrance closer to the vault's atrium. It's just a quick trip over the hills to the south. Look for the entrance to the Shenandoah National Park. If you need a landmark, just keep walking toward that teeny tiny, giant, menacing storm in the sky. You'll find the entrance underneath the manor in the dead center of the park. And storm. Can't miss it. Good luck!
Me and my hubby finally decided to meet up, and he could not decide what he wanted to wear. Whether he wanted to be the Ranger or a Pioneer Scout. I said, why don't you be a Pioneer Scout? Because that's what this entire season's all about. But he chose to be a Ranger.
Listening to the light.
He was acting like a tourist. Ooh, look, dinner!
Get away! Oh, you aren't
Hi,
one of them.
Craig.
You scared me. I'm Craig from Foundation, and I think I'm the only one left. We saw the nasty weather kicking up down here and thought it'd be worth checking out. See if anyone needed help. Didn't make it far down the road before we got jumped by something. I panicked and ran. You're serious? Did you hear what I just told you? Well, better you than me, I suppose. Actually, if you're going out there anyway, would you mind doing me a favor? As you head down Skyline Drive, could you check if there are any signs of what happened to my friends? A trail, a body, personal effects, anything I could use to find them or report back at Foundation? Who knows? Maybe even a survivor. Not asking you to do much, just to drop a flare nearby. I can investigate them once the storm calms down a bit. Thank you so much. Anyway, just take the flares. If you happen upon anything or anyone, just drop one. And if you come back after, I'll make it worth your while. And watch out for those things. They may look like ghouls, but they're not. And they're not friendly.
Instead of giving a long, drawn-out, actual physical journey, I'm taking you to all the flare points. Now I get to go in the manor. No, that's not creepy. At first I thought it was a haunted suit.
Mysterious stranger.
Hello?
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 Anyone there yet?
Hello? I'm right here.
Maybe I gave bad directions. Hello?
What?
Anybody? Oh, wonderful. I was getting worried. So, here's the situation. You need to get into the vault. I need to get out. This door isn't intended for easy access, so it'll require joint authorization from both sides to open. I'm on this side and authorized. You're on that side and not authorized. But no worries. I've got a plan. All of the Lost were once members of the Vault and should have authorization. You just need to get a hold of a hand and scan it. Easy peasy. That's right. Just a bit of post-mortem amputation and we'll be set. Just scan the hand once you've got it. I'll be on standby. Promise. Time's a ticking. Chop, chop! Ooh, sorry. Anyway, I gotta run, but I'll be back. Scan a hand! Bye!
Good, you're here! And you're not lost, I assume. If you are, say so, because that would be a major breakthrough. Ah, good! Anyway, I'm Hilda Stoltz. Hi. But don't worry, my Uncle Hugo is very eager to meet you. Just down the hall, in the overseer. Oh, and I've disabled the two-step lock, so coming and going should be easier now. Anyway, like I said, Uncle Hugo, down the hall. Toodaloo!
I hated this guy the moment I saw him.
My niece told me to and do not mind my appearance. I can assure you.
Oh, I could care less about your
Can the
appearance.
same be said of you, though, outsider? Do you intend to harm us? Where are my manners? I did not mean to be so standoffish. You are a most welcome guest here. I cannot be too careful. It has been a long time since we've spoken with anyone from the surface. Ah, fascinating. Is that the faint clicking of a Pip-Boy I hear? How grand. A colleague from another paradise below the ground. Vault 76, I take it? What a pleasant surprise. Wunderbar. Kismet, even. We are having fun now, aren't we? Listen, my new friend. Regardless of what pretenses my dear niece may have brought you here with, I believe I can repay you for your effort. No, opportunity. And your silly surface currency too, I suppose. As you may have ventured to guess on your trip here, our beloved Shenandoah has seen better days. Less stormy days. I'm in the midst of trying to get this under control, but our vault is still in a bit of a state of shock. If you'd be willing to engage in a bit of freelance work, I'm sure I can provide plenty of payment in kind. Fantastic. I'm pleased to hear it. Perhaps I should introduce myself to assuage any hesitation you have. I am Hugo Stoltz, overseer of Vault 63, yes, but also a principled man of business from the world of yore. Founder and CEO of Stoltz Enterprises, respected member of Vault-Tech's board of directors, and overall international man of mystery. Allow me to formally welcome you to Vault 63 as our, let's say, outside consultant. Yes, that'll do perfectly. Oh, please. Hugo is just fine. Now, I'm sure you have many questions. I would expect no less, but I promise your first task will help to answer much. Speak with our Chief of Security, James T. Oberlin, and fetch me his latest situation report. I'd like to have him vet you a bit before we proceed any further. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer questions for you about our current predicament while you're at it. You'll do splendidly, I'm sure.
Been expecting you.
I like this guy.
James T. Oberlin, Chief of Security, Vault 63. Formerly United States Army. Ordinarily, an outsider would report directly to the security offices. But as you've seen, Mr. Stoltz isn't fond of ordinary. How exactly did you end up on our doorstep, outsider? And you were able to dispose of them? Interesting. Must mean you have some combat training. That could be helpful. Well, considering I'm entirely lacking any sort of credentials or background on you, perhaps you can fill me in on your history. At least you're honest. Mr. Stoltz buzzed me ahead of your arrival and filled me in on the situation. Sorry for the test, but wanted to see how you present yourself. I appreciate your attempt to take this seriously, but I won't say I don't have my doubts. Let's see how this plays out, though. Here's my status report for Mr. Stoltz. You're dismissed, unless you have other questions.
Ah, you've returned.
All the back and
I've
forth,
just-
trust me. You're gonna have a lot of
Yes, that. Don't worry about that now. I have a question for you. Tell me, are we our brains? Yes, precisely. But is that not just scratching the surface? Consciousness, perception, encoding and the formation of memories. To take the observable world and sculpt from it a translation of ourselves, of others. And in the eyes of others, how many versions of us exist? Of course. We've only just met. I apologize. You have the spirit of an old friend about you. I've forgotten there's much new ground to tread between us. I may have failed to mention this before, but I am or was blind. Born that way. After the incident that left me in this state, I became able to truly see the world. Well, perhaps it's more accurate to say, I feel the world. Pulses of electricity, waves bending and refracting, gentle hums of life vibrating shapes into being. This world I see, I share it with the lost. I live as they do, yet I remain myself. Perhaps more myself than I was before. But others were lost to it, and to us. Friends, colleagues, loved ones. When they witness this world, they're minded, well, I suppose I cannot explain what their mind perceives, just as one could never explain sight to me before. We have been trying to learn why this connection was permanently severed between us. Desperately so. I appreciate your condolences. It has been a very long time since I've spoken to someone who doesn't share this grief with me. All of this is to say we need your help, my friend. There are many problems at our feet, and you are uniquely equipped to help us. Thank you. That truly means the world to me. Let's discuss next steps. There's 2 sets of investigations I'd have you undertake. Your new friend Oberlin can fill you in on one, and I'd be happy to walk you through the other. Take a moment to relax and process. Speak with either of us when you're ready to hear the details. And once again, I cannot contain my excitement in having you on board. Willkommen im Team, mein Freund.
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little. Even with the stockpile from the supply run.
The early bird catches the worm.
Before the storms.
Make it quick. I've been spread thin. I can tell you're equipped to handle much worse. But tackling some issues from my backlog would be of great service to me. At least as a start. There are 3 in particular who often bring up issues to me. You can start there. There are 3 residents that have been complaining about a myriad of concerns. Margaret, Lawrence, and Julio. Your best bet is to track them down. They're likely lounging about waiting for someone else to handle the hard work. They should have more than enough to keep you busy for the time being. Report back when it's been handled. In the meantime, I have other matters I need to attend to, so please, if you'd excuse me.
Yeah, people who eavesdrop are the worst.
Barely fresh air.
And then I saw... Do you mind? Oh, a stranger.
We haven't seen anyone from outside in a while. What brings you here?
Good for eating?
Chief Oberlin's finally getting around to dealing with this, huh? And sending in a stranger to boot. We must... Yeah, there's a few things we've brought up before. Most of it in the lower levels. Think people are scared to go check it out in case one of the Lost are in there.
Why can't these guys do it themselves?
Oh, also, we have a huge rat problem in the storage room, as in huge rats.
And, someone should probably take care of Alfie.
Yeah. Alfie was one of us, but his condition got worse until he got us to lock him in his room. He's probably lost his mind by now, but no one could bring themselves to do what needs to be done. You didn't know him, though. If there's anything you could do for him, we'd appreciate it.
Nobody wants to know us because of our,
You can get to the lower levels from the elevators just over there. There's also a stairwell down just across the atrium that leads directly to the storage room. Good luck, and thank you.
Been a long time since.
Good luck down there, and, welcome to Vault 63.
Alfie. Oh, where are you, Alfie? Alfie, where are you? There you are. Of course it's bugs. One, two, three, 4, 5.
Don't you just hate rude people listening? Welcome back. How are things going?
Yeah, people who eavesdrop.
We're sorry that you had to be the one to deal with all of that.
Yeah, it's good to know there are still people outside, especially people who are capable.
Thanks. We couldn't have done it ourselves. Is there anything we can do for you?
Reckon that storm is gonna get worse?
Yeah. We'll spread the word that you are someone trustworthy. Thanks again for all the help. You're all right, outsider.
Is there... You're back. I hope you have good news for me. Well, color me surprised. Good work. With that out of the way, I'll be able to focus on the more important matters, like dealing with the chaos going on outside of this vault. I don't suppose that those three had anything interesting to say while you were helping them? Looks like I may have to check in with our custodian Johnny later. Usually, though I'd much rather people come to me than having to resort to gossip mills. Still, it can be hard for people to know who to trust. But enough about that. Now that you've helped me out, is there anything I can help you with? First, your reward. I'll arrange for something from our armory. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it in the future.
They felt the whole vault shaking a while back.
It's good to have someone reliable to count on again. Maybe now we can start fixing things around here. Now that you've proven yourself useful, I have a sensitive situation that could use some in-person problem solving. The emergency alert in the organics sector has been triggered, something that requires proper authorization to do. As I understand it, the lab's head researcher Hilda Stoltz headed there not too long ago. I believe you're acquainted. It would appear she's gotten herself into danger. It's unlikely she'd seek outside meddling if it wasn't something serious. Get to the lab, assess the situation, and ensure Hilda returns here safely. If she's unwilling to return, convince her otherwise. She, and Mr. Stoltz for that matter, may believe her research takes priority over her safety. With her current numbers, that isn't a risk worth taking. With the tram tunnels collapsed, you should still be able to access organics from a cave nearby, used as a sort of ventilation system. If Hilda was able to make it there, I imagine you won't have too much trouble. But I'll provide a security key, just in case. Be prepared for the worst. I look forward to your return.
Reckon that storm is gonna get worse? Better.
There was a landslide around the mansion.
So, shall we begin? There are some tasks that I'm unequipped to handle myself, and I need your assistance. Excellent. As you've hopefully been made aware by now, the source of the weather phenomenon outside is a device that is under our control. Or rather, the lack thereof. Control, that is. In order to solve this error, we'll need to acquire the weather machine's blueprints. They are in the wall safe just over there. If only it were that simple. The safe can only be opened with a key that my beloved wife Cassie has chosen to hide in a very secure location. So secure that only she knows where it is. This is problematic, as she has been unwell and unresponsive for quite some time. That said, she was a diligent note-keeper. I'm certain you could find out where she moved the key to if you were to search through her notes. You should find them all in our room upstairs. It is unlocked, so you should be able to just walk in. With my condition as it is, I'm unable to do this myself, and thus, my new friend, the task falls to you.
For the accidents.
You will? Oh, wie wunderbar. Best of luck.
Hanging out with Oberlin again?
Found her diary. You know, what I didn't record was how long it took me to realize all I had to do was punch the fuse box to get in. Yeah.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get your filthy hands off her!
Very well. But I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate a stranger manhandling your spouse. This arrangement is in her best interest. I apologize. Truly. I'm just very protective of her, you know? She is my other half, and life is just not complete without her. Of course, she has the key herself. I should have known. Yes, very well. If you would excuse me, I would like a moment with my wife. Come find me when you have the blueprints.
I don't get. He just sent me to go get the key off her for his save.
Vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing to worry about, though.
I believe you have something for me. Did I ask you to snoop around in our personal affairs? That was and is none of your business. Forget the petty gossip and focus on the task at hand. Am I making myself clear to you? Now, the blueprints. Have you found them yet?
Supplies are starting to dwindle a little.
Well, they're no good to me. I can't read them. Go deliver them to my daughter Audrey. She's the one who's leading the effort to repair the weather machine. Oh, and before I forget, our conversation earlier, in Cassie's room. Water under the bridge, yes? I do hope we can keep that just between us. I'd hate for rumors to flutter about. I'm happy to hear it. Oh, and before you go off to Audrey, I would like you to indulge me in another thought exercise I've been meditating on. If you were to repair a ship by replacing it plank by plank, piece by piece, so much so that no single piece of wood from the original vessel remained, would you have a new ship? Or would it still be the original, only improved?
As you will see, I was coming out of the manor, and I just had to capture this lightning. Finally made it to Shining Creek Cabin. You know, going through this, I didn't even realize there was a shadow following me.
Welcome back. Let's talk. It's complicated.
Beautiful time in
To
Mothman
understand,
for
those
showing up in
bats
the middle of a
contain sleeping
conversation.
residents from our vault. Back when we faced our first crisis before the Lost, feralization was the only real threat to our happiness here. It was running rampant, and my papa was one of the volunteers. He showed early signs of going feral, and he was also that last patient you ran me. Okay, let me try to explain. As you probably noticed, the once sedated patients have two key problems. They aren't really sedated much anymore, and they're still lost. So, I'll come clean. We're not here looking for a cure for the Lost. Or at least, not here and not me. I'm here to test out new ways of sedating the patients here. Something stronger that can... But, before you get mad, we are looking for a cure. The royal weed, just not here. Sorry about that. I don't even have a joke. I really appreciate it. Oh, and before you think I just wasted your time on a personal project, and we needed those. really an integral step in fix. But look, I'll head back to the vault soon after I finish up here. You can have a fun hike back. Bye now.
You're back. Were you able to... It may not seem like much, but your help has been invaluable to us. Thank you.
These jumpsuits.
You're more capable than I had assumed. We'll make sure you're suitably rewarded. Take a moment to dust yourself off, but report back. You're dismissed. It may not seem like much, but your help has been invaluable to us. Thank you. If you're ready. To be frank, you are among the few here that I believe I can share this information with. I have not been in touch. I am Lieutenant Colonel James T. Oberlin. Originally, I was to oversee a government, while I was never exactly an expert. That project led to the development of this. I have remained in contact with my associates in the Army ever since. Not long ago, I dispatched a member of my team to pass. Unfortunately, he has failed to return, and I fear there's also the matter of the report, and whether or not it had been passed along, or potentially fallen into the wrong hands. Thank you. We haven't had trouble with that, or potentially some...
Welcome to High Knob Lookout.
A group of outsiders rolled in, heavily armed, started setting up camp. Only a matter of time until they find me up here. Pretty sure this is it for me. But, listen, Chief, I gotta come clean. I want to go to my grave with a clean conscience. This whole thing, the reports, the army, it's a sham, boss. Every single file has gone straight to Mr. Stoltz. We're his men first, Chief, not yours. Not really. There's no military contact. Just Hugo. Those of us in the know have been heading out here to play the part. Make you think it's real. But this ain't a drop site. It's a smoke break spot. I'm sorry you gotta find out like this, Chief. You're one of the good ones. Don't trust anyone down there. We're all just his puppets. Oh, shit! I'm sorry.
You seem perturbed, my friend, as you work with Chief.
You creeped out by this guy yet?
Come now, my friend.
I know I am.
What is this all?
I don't like him still.
Of course his men work for me. You all work for me, my friend. Allow me to explain. James T. Oberlin is a workhorse. Powerful, focused, efficient. But someone like him needs order. Blinders and a carrot, if you will. With too much freedom of thought, people like him are lost. James came to me as a part of a package. I bought a box of cereal, and he was the delightful toy at the bottom. Now he was a highly decorated, highly skilled prize, but still a part of a larger whole. The best thing for someone like him is a simple purpose. He plays this role because he needs to believe it's true. A smarter man would see through this facade immediately. But not Oberlin. Oh no. A crueler thing would be shattering the only thing that's kept the man sane for the past 2 decades. I do this for him, you know.
These jumpsuits don't make...
I would strongly advise against that course of action. I must warn you, disrupting such a delicate balance as the human psyche is a dangerous thing. You don't know what will push someone over the edge. But I will not stand in your way. Just choose your words carefully.
It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
And without Daniel, what was the situation? You're serious? And you have proof?
Yeah,
Are you
I
sure?
got proof.
Look at me. Are you sure? After all this time, it takes someone from outside this vault to finally tell me the goddamn truth. Thank you, my friend. This... it's very upsetting. I'm glad I have you to rely on. I'm gonna kill that. No, not yet. Not now. I can't give him the opportunity to turn this around on me. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I need time to make sense of this. It's best that Hugo remain unaware that I've been shown the truth. Not until I'm ready to act. I will allow him to think he retains control. You've earned a reward for your effort and honesty. I will let you know if and when I decide to act on this revelation. For now, I wait. Be careful with who you place your trust in down here. It's a viper's den. Dismissed.
He's not a nice guy, this Hugo guy.
Thank you.
So what you didn't see is part of this quest I had to dress up as a fake Mothman cultist. There's a bug in the game, or the bug. I wind up dying near the very end of it because you're supposed to kill all the cultists in the cavern. And for some reason, the 3 main NPCs that you talk to in here that you wind up having to kill later, well, they were unalived and didn't get credit for that happening. Long story short, crash, reload, try again, everything went good. This is also where you had to go get his wife. He's such a weakling not to do it himself.
Back. Good. I trust you have taken care of everything, and I can send my man out to get Cassidy. Fantastic. Oh, I wish I was there to see it. You know, with that matter settled, I'll notify a team to conduct a rescue effort to bring Cassidy home.
You're unbelievable. You just couldn't let it go, could you? The only solution you have is to just kill someone. Do you believe much you around try to talk us through? To try to make all these years of not knowing if she was still alive. I had a tiny spark of a hope that I could see her again. Now she's gone. For good. And there is no one else to... For a moment, I really thought you were one of the good ones. But now, you're no different. Just taking orders from my mad father and killing innocent people. You're both just heartless murderers.
Audrey, hang on. You still don't understand. Alex kidnapped your mother. No talking. You get used to it. I must get word to the rescue team. Bis später.
Been a long time since we had a good community gathering around here.
Impeccable timing. I was just thinking of you. You've gone through great lengths to clear a path ahead for us. The stage has been set for final preparations. We can get to that in a moment. Do you want to hear something fascinating? Did you know that light energy beyond that of a star, and yet we can survive being struck by it? The Lost, myself, my Cassidy. We live with it inside us, dancing, colliding, beautifully and violently. Invisible forces taking form right here, inside, in a fervent embrace. Chaos contained. Not a miracle, no. It's nature. When I first heard my Cassie's voice, it was magnetic. In every footstep, it was a force. A path so clear, so natural. Two entities brought together, and the world shifted at our very presence. From that point on, we did. You think I'm speaking of when the feral mind began to take her? I feared losing her. That spark between us lost its charge. She slipped further and further away. I made a choice. To follow the only path that had provided us any hope. I reignited that spark. I brought her to the device. I pushed it to its limit. I allowed it to impart on us that power greater than the burning surface of the sun.
So they're just all your little puppets.
An accident implies a lack of intent. No, it was a choice. The creation of the Lost was no mistake. Its failure to reach completion is, however, a half-step that left them deserted in a reality all their own. But we need to bring them back. All of them, not just my Cassie. We need to bridge the divide. That is what I'm trying to fix here. That is where I need your help. That is all. We are so close. If you speak with them. Thank you. Now, is there anything else? We couldn't have come this far without you. I hope you know that.
And now it's time to plan our revenge.
You think I'm happy doing this, James? Of course not. But what choice? This isn't just about us. It's about everyone here in the vault. Everyone we've lost.
He's not
Can
just
we
a
get
liar.
started already?
He's a killer,
The tissue
Audrey.
samples aren't gonna remain stable forever.
Oh, great. It's my father's latest hired gun. What are you doing? Are you cruel or just plain dumb? Let's just get this over with. What do you want?
We're going to be overseeing a final experiment that can alter the future of this vault.
All of our work is coming to fruition. My research on understanding the Lost, Audrey's on the weather machine, but the last piece is Uncle Hugo. Like, literally, we're examining a piece of him. Gross, I know. But once we have the right data, we can run the machine again to reverse the effects of the Lost. We think.
The risk is high, but the reward is too great to ignore. And we may have a missing piece now for an extra edge.
My father is the only one afflicted by the machine that has managed to retain his senses. At first, we speculated that it could be related to his sight impairment, but he seems to have mutated differently from the other Lost.
The experiments I've been running all but confirmed it.
We think the reason is because he was the one to push the big button, so to speak. He made direct contact with the device. The electricity spread out from him, almost like a conduit.
We are, and have the evidence to back it.
We've been comparing tissue samples from Uncle Hugo with ones from Papa and the others. The behavior from Uncle Hugo's sample is far more complex and responsive to stimuli. It's almost as if he's a completed specimen and the rest are just imitating him.
We've been repairing and adjusting the machine to potentially complete the Lost's transformation, using that monster upstairs as a template.
So, 3 sites, 3 weather things. Yeah. Oh. Bugthesda at its finest. I had to. Hey guys. How you doing?
Running control test. This will show us how added storm energy under the machine's old configuration interacts with their cells.
Waste our time on this. We just need to see the effects of the
As suspected. They become further agitated, volatile. They're much less stable than Uncle Hugo's now.
More turkeys.
Device 2 starting up now. We will be using the new configuration. Our hypothesis is that the samples from the Lost will begin to behave closer to Uncle Hugo. Come on, science. You can do it! Test completed. This is not what I expected. They barely changed, but they are reacting to the sample from Father, even from across the table. They're moving toward it.
Let me see, Hugo's. Dear Lord. It's not just that. They're mirroring it, following it. Almost like puppets on strings.
Starting final test now.
Audrey, I don't like this. This has gotta be a mistake. Let's just finish this up. Results coming in now. Please, please be different. No, it's the same. They're all moving with him. How? Why? God damn him.
Audrey, we've got a problem. The bastard is gone.
What?
And you, get back here ASAP. Over and out.
Good, you're here. The situation has developed and we're short. Here's the sit-rep. We've discovered that Hugo didn't leave alone. He's taken Kath. That can only mean one thing. He's going to activate the weather machine, old bastard. This experiment was just to distract us. He already had all the pieces he needed. There's only one place. He's likely to reach the meteorology sector any minute now. Up at the Hawk. Audrey already left to try and stop him, but even with Cassidy, he's got... No, wait. We need to discuss what you'll do when you get there. I'll be brief. I need him alive. Good. We need him breathing if we want to learn more about this affliction. It'd be years of research. Do the right thing. Expect resistance, but remember, this...
Finally, I thought you'd never make it. He's locked me out, but I bought some time by disrupting this. It's only a matter of minutes before he gets it up and running again, though. Yes, we are. He needs to die. My God. Did I really just say that? This is really... Oh, it's true. Please, he has to die. Believe me, I'll begin unlocking the doors to the top floor. Just make your way there. Here, I'll be in touch over the loudspeakers.
You're almost there. One more to go. Oberlin! God, you almost gave me a heart attack.
What's the status? We're not vomiting up electricity, so that's a promising sign. Wait, we still haven't gotten to him yet? Pick up the pace. We've got to hurry. What do you mean, kill him? Are you crazy? No, we
need him alive.
James, it's too risky to keep him alive. Had to try. Had to.
Soldier, you know your orders. Do not let emotion guide you. We need him alive.
Too late for that. Please, end this for good. It's open. Get in there.
My friend! Schön, dich wiederzusehen. I apologize for putting the wool over your eyes earlier. I needed a suitable distraction to hold their interest. But I should warn you, any attempt to dissuade me will be made in vain. I recommend turning back while you can. Ha! I hadn't taken you for someone frightened by something like grave danger. Do you not see? My darling standing right here beside me. She walked here with me, followed my every step. Do you not understand what this means? I know the others wouldn't, but surely you do. You are a child. Months ago, before we ever crossed paths, I stood here with Cassidy, just as we had a decade ago. I ran this machine again, hoping, begging for a solution. The results were unexpected, more severe than my first attempt. I'm nothing if not consistent. I made great progress in my second attempt. I was able to calm my Cassidy. Suddenly, she responded to my will. She followed my footsteps. She looked me in the eyes again. In that moment of bliss, we fled away back to the atrium. Hand in hand, like school children, we ran while this devilish machine spun on, sowing destruction. I learned something important about the power I hold. I am the gravitational force they need. I am a vessel for this storm. I can move them, save them. Only for brief, fleeting moments. For months, I've pushed Hilda and Audrey toward the solution. I knew it was in me, the signal to shepherd them. I just needed them to isolate it, decode it, replicate it. To teach our machine to dance to my song, to forge a true bridge between me and our lost children. But truly, the last missing piece was you, my friend. Without your drive, we'd have been stuck. So, before we end this for good, I do want to thank you again for being a cat. Now, let's finish this, shall we? I have business to attend to. I will allow you to try and make me, my friend. On guard. I say you'll regret it. Made the worst decision of your life. underestimated your strength, it would seem. I suppose this is an unfortunate turn of events for me, isn't it? So that is your solution? To lock me away like some caged animal? So short-sighted. There's another way. You don't have to end this. You can still help me, if only you'd see things my way for a moment. If only you'd see the sparkle in her eyes. I can be the bridge, that pull between us. So please, help me. I have no strength to fight. Do what you will then, fool.
Good. He's still breathing. Hurry up and power down that machine. We'll come retrieve him when it's safe.
I trusted you. I fucking trusted you.
So for me, the battle wasn't really too tough. He went down like 3 separate times. It was kind of anticlimactic.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. You did a hell of a good job back there. I knew you'd do the right thing. You've been a good soldier for us. Glad we put our trust in you. Yep, you're one of the good ones, all right. No doubt about it. I'm just glad we're on the same team. Hate to go toe-to-toe with someone like you. And a fine job at that. I'm sure it feels like he got off easy, but I assure you that's not the case. He's sedated for now, and still recovering from that proper ass-whooping you provided. But once he wakes up, the time for rest is over. He's the key to solving the Lost, and we'll see to it that he remains a silent contributor. Couldn't have said it better myself. In the meantime, we'll sort out the mess the sorry SOB left us. So, rest easy. But, look, I can't give you a Medal of Honor. Don't have one to give. But I would, if I could. This goes without saying, but you've more than earned my respect. I hope that means something to you. Don't go turning into a stranger, all right? That's an order.
I'm not a huge fan of the way it ended, and I think the story was way too short. But overall, it was a good experience. I haven't explored the entire area yet. Skyline Valley has a lot of opportunities, but that was just the main story. I mean, this entire video is what, an hour and 20 minutes long or so? I'm really sorry about that. So you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Geek out.